Shalom. First, I'd like to give all glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakatash. Double honors to teachers, our listeners, apostles of great millstone, likewise, brothers, putting out this truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep into you, brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom. Today's lesson is titled, The Wicked Are Ill Prepared. And when we speak of the wicked, it's none other than Esau, the Edomite, the so called white man, which includes the white woman, the children, and of course, the so called white man himself, whatever corporate name that he has given himself on this earth, because he's a Wangabad. Let's take a look at that word, ill prepared. And it means not ready or prepared for something, or what are they not prepared for? They are not prepared for the trouble that's going to be coming here in Great Babylon, America, and particularly upon them, because they never had to. They have always wielded the sword and caught all of their praise, which is all these other tribes across the earth, these poor nations, and mainly the children of Israel here in Great Babylon, America, unprepared or ill prepared. Now, they're ill prepared in multiple ways. Financially, as you can see here from this screenshot, this is from the Epic Economist, and you can see here where he talks about the Americans are being forced out of retirement as they can't take care of themselves financially. Now he's talking about these Geritol Edomites, okay, the older ones. You know, these are the ones that Jakes come face to face with, the real true racist ones. You know, these are the ones in their, late 60s, 70s, 80s. These are the ones that was throwing stones at Jakes during the civil rights movement. These are the ones who can tell you stories about their grandpa owning slaves. They got those, bloodshot eyes and, that wicked grin on their face and, incredibly racist. Okay. And here's what the judgment that the Lord is giving them at this point. They're also ill prepared for the violence that's going to follow with this, because it's not only these Geritol Edomites that are, experiencing this financial hardship. It's also, the younger ones. Okay. And we know where that's going to go. Okay. And they're ill prepared for the transition of the kingdom from them to us. The Mashiach is going to come and destroy Esau's current kingdom, and he's going to share it with us, the righteous. Let's go into the first book here. This is 1 Peter 4 and verse 17. It reads, "For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of power. And if it first began at us, what shall the end of them that obey not the gospel of power?" Now, we know the two-thirds, they're going to follow the ways of Great Babylon, America, no matter what. They have future plans. They intend to assist the so-called white man in whatever capacity that they're capable of doing in keeping this kingdom afloat. But you have these other 17 tribes, which includes the Edomites, that are here, that the Lord has a great judgment for them also too. So they are going to be collateral damage and also have specific judgment that is really meant for them. Let's go into verse 18. It reads, "And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear?" So we've been given that warning that the righteous, Lord willing, all of us who are doing these lessons on the highway and the byway and on the unicorn are part of that 1/3 elect chosen by the Hamashiach. We have been told and warned that we will be scarcely saved. So how much more for the sinners, the ones that mock and scoff and ignore and doing their best to come against this truth. Okay? So this was a fascinating video to watch, okay, because what you see happening, okay, quite often is a lot of these Edomites are putting up videos, moaning about their situation here in Great Babylon, America, because they had never, ever experienced the level of tribulation that they're going through right now. Okay, you gotta remember that the power of these Edomites, okay, these so-called white people, has always been the fact that they had job stability, a little cottage or house, the ability to walk around without worrying about being, you know, killed by the sentries, aka police officers. They had rights to bear arms, say whatever the hell they want, and they can lay whatever type of violence upon the children of Israel, us so-called Black Americans and Latinos, with no type of blame. We saw it over and over and over. Let's go into the book of Ecclesiasticus 35 and start with verse 18. Because the Lord is going to judge them according to their deeds. So financial worries is the least of these old crackers' worry. You know, they have to worry about if they knew about it, the judgment that the Lord is going to be bringing upon them. This is Ecclesiastes 35 and start verse 18, and reads, For the Lord will not be slack, neither will the mighty be patient towards them, till he has smitten in sunder the loins of the unmerciful, which is the so-called white man, and repay vengeance to the heathens, all these other tribes, the conglomerate of nations that have come up against Jerusalem, till he have taken away the multitude of the proud and broken the scepter of the unrighteous. Take their power away. So this is why you see many of them when they come on these TikTok videos or these YouTube videos crying. Suddenly, the skin color doesn't matter. Let's all get together and join hands and see how we can unite against the oppression that's coming from their king. Something that we've been complaining about for the last 80 years that went on deaf ear. And it says, till he have rendered to every man according to his deeds, and to the works of men according to their devices, till he have judged the cause of his people, and made them to rejoice in his mercy. So the Lord, on the behalf of the 130 elect that are signing a crime, that obey his commandments to the best of our ability, that praise and glorify his name on the streets and on the unicorn and in our households and amongst anyone that we come face to face with, whether they want to hear it or not. We get to see how he's going to render this judgment on these wicked tribes, starting with the Edomites. And this is part of that judgment you see going on right here. Their inability to eat, to pay their bills, to sleep comfortably, because now it is going down to a level field. And we haven't even gotten to the part of the MOTB or the mark of the beast yet, where really they haven't seen anything yet. Okay, and they're already falling apart. When we go into Second Ezra, okay, because we see great mourning here in Great Babylon, America. In fact, we're seeing the mourning right now. It's laughable actually, and irritating at the same time, because it's like, wow, really, man, you know, you people, we always thought y'all were like the strength, the backbone of America, but reality is you really don't have a backbone. Okay, this is 2 Ezra 15. It says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, which you know this place is spiritual Sodom and Egypt. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. So just like before in ancient Egypt, when we were delivered out of it, and we are now in spiritual Sodom and Egypt, again, here under captivity, under the wicked, the Lord is going to judge this place with plagues. And you've seen this. These are the plagues that you are seeing right now. See, these people thought that, because they're proud, they thought that they were going to retire. They thought, you know, they're going to be sitting on the beach. Now, granted, you have them, some of them right now currently doing just that, okay? But everything is done in gradualism. Just like how Esau does things in gradualism to condition people to go follow his wickedness, the Lord does things in gradualism, okay? And it's really for the mercy of the elect, till everybody has been sealed who is going to be sealed. So you're going to have different levels, okay, here in society, or what you would call class. And this is happening right now amongst these Edomites. These people, for the most part, are in sorrows. Here you are, 60, 70, 80 years old, poor health. The Lord has put those curses on you pursuant to Deuteronomy 30 and 7. So all that bad food that you're eating now is really now making your health decay even faster. And you're financially distraught. And there's no help in sight. Continuing, it says, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with a fearful consolation. You're looking at these people and what they're seeing. Barely any social security coming to them. No savings. And poor health. And they're too old, even if they have skills, to get back in the job market because they don't have the health. Companies don't want to hire people that are high risk for them to pay out a lot of premium, insurance premium, for health care. And these Edomites have a curse on them that's different from all the other tribes. They age significantly faster. I mean, these men probably can't be no more in their 50s, but look at them. You know, they look 30, 40 years older. Let's close up with Ecclesiastes, chapter 9 and 12. Because they don't see it coming. They assume that the violence that's been perpetuated on Jake is just only us. But see, the Lord is the one that's orchestrating all of this, using the hands of Esau the Edomite, the so-called white man, that wicked king of terror that's going to be ruling Great Babylon, America in the last of days. And we know we're about to see this get a little bit worse when come towards election time, and we're going to really see the real terror when Nero Trump gets into power. This is Ecclesiastes 9 and 12, and it reads, for man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in the evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of man snared in an evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them. And so you see this is falling kind of sudden on them. So the Lord is going to be bringing that recompense. And these Edomites, they are ill prepared. Lord willing, the elect was edified at the close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakdash. Double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of great millstone, likewise brothers putting on the truth. Faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep, and you brothers and sisters tuning in. Shalom.